morning, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 10:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on June 23rd, 2021. It's Wednesday, and this is a second pass. Unfortunately, I put one out with no video just earlier, so had to delete it. Anyway, let's go straight into the graph. But before that, disclaiming, this is not financial advice. Video is intended for educational purposes only. There's a Twitter link below the video. Click on it, and you'll get my intraday updates as well as any major market moves that I tweet out. Stay up to date with my latest videos. Click the subscribe button to subscribe to the channel and the bell next to it if you want to be notified when the videos come out. Here's the graph. I'm at 81 cents. Nothing novel here. So let's go straight into the graph US dollar. So the graph US dollar right now making a serious comeback up to the 57. This line of this trend line here, the upper trend line between these 2 points, it's definitely made a fair amount of comeback here on the US dollar to graph pair. So we're at almost 58 cents. Let's look over at the graph relative to Bitcoin, or the inner strength of the graph, also making a pronounced move back to this red line. And as you can tell, we're moments away from it based on its current trajectory. Look at Bitcoin, taking a look at Bitcoin. Now this I drew yesterday. This is a downward broadening wedge, which is generally a bullish sign. We broke over it, bounced nicely up to 34, almost 35,000, pulled back down almost 3 or 4%, and now let's see what happens. We're still over this gray line, which is, we're still in bullish territory. Normally on these broadening wedges, I brought this up in a few videos, we typically resolve up to the point which it started back in middle of June. So now let's just take a look at what's going on. Yesterday we were down here in the 28,000. We were in the bowels of death. And you know what? And at that point, people like this start coming out. The Bitcoin naysayers saying that there's no store of value in any of the work that is done, the proof of work into Bitcoin. He's claiming that gold is. I mean, he's been a gold bug since he was born. So I'm not taking any of this as certainty from him. I still believe that, society is slowly adopting Bitcoin. There is work put into it for sure, and that work becomes a valued commodity, as with every other asset that has been known to existence. The social environment is adopting it. It's on its way. The gravy train has left the building, and I think Bitcoin is certainly here to stay forever and ever and ever, and onward and upward we go. Coinbase approved to enter the Japanese cryptocurrency market. That's great news. If you're an RLC, a New Cipher, a Graph, the Graph, for example, all of these cryptos that are sitting on Coinbase right now have new investment, new investor money that could potentially be coming in based on the exposure that the Graph has in Coinbase now. So let's see how this plays out. But again, I think the big story here is Bitcoin making a recovery. I'd be more interested to seeing this play out to the upside and getting back to where we were, which should be the 40 to 42 range. And then from there, we'll take another pulse. But right now, the graph is at 58 and change, back to that yellow line. The graph relative to Bitcoin, close enough, as well as Bitcoin higher than yesterday, much higher than yesterday. So anyway, I'm out. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.